had sex with virgin girls, babies, children below the ages of 3 years. Well, read my lips, your royal foolishness. They might find the cure for AIDS, but they'll never find the cure for fools, except for prayer, which he had to say at supper. So tell me, why do you do it, Mustafa? Any reason why this weaklings must suffer? Forcing your seed into a seedling must be tougher than making the camel go through the needle's eye. Yes, I heard her cry for help, screaming, bones cracking, intestines crushing, lungs busting, eyes gushing out tears. A little blood somewhere, now floods everywhere around. Mom and dad, big brother, granny and nanny, her saviors are nowhere to be found. Not that they gave up on her, but because of your perfect timing, you managed to break her perfect hymen. And now she has to endure the excitement of lovemaking alone until she gives up the ghost to your bone. Another baby gone. Who was the quack doctor? Who was the contractor? Whose basement did he work from? Whose research statement did he read from? I'm talking to you, honey Johnny. What was the prescription and dosage he gave you? 4 babies times daily for 8 weeks? Or 1 baby at night before bed for 38 weeks? Or maybe he told you to eat them for breakfast like wheat bix and then throw their remains into a basket, fast break to Jordan, the river to her mother's teeth? How many babies have you destroyed? How many families have you ruined? How many mothers have you deprived the joys of motherhood? 7 in your neighborhood? 11 in Lakewood? 16 in Soweto? So where to next? The Catholic nuns? Or maybe none? Because the remedy does not lie with older virgins. Is that what the surgeon said to you? Clearly you're not doing this for pleasure. You're just doing it with pleasure, following doctor accusations. Maybe I should attack the doctor instead. Maybe I misread. But I'm sorry to say this, that you're both equally guilty of stupidity to the highest degree. He gave the command and you agreed. I promise you'll never be free until you shake hands with justice. Your cynical psychosis just came face to face with the lyrical Mike Moses. And don't think you're famous because Kacey wrote a poem about you. Rather be cautious because Kacey got his eyes upon you. I'm doing a poem titled DSTV. It's not DSTV that you know. It actually stands for, it's an acronym for Don't Sit There Voiceless. Okay, this is a poem that I did. I started writing poems about women abuse a couple of weeks back, and then I had this poem premiere on Good Morning Africa, Africa Magic a couple of weeks back. I'm going to perform it to you live. Hope you enjoy it. DSTV. Don't sit there voiceless. I said DSTV, so why are you staring at me as though your applause have no voices? Just waiting to hear me concoct strange meanings from these words that I speak. Make no mistake, I'll continue to speak about the social vices as long as I live, even to my very peak. So you also, DSTV, don't sit there voiceless. I wrote these words with tired hands, yet you seem mindless with no hands clapping as though you have your hands tied. Is it because we have no family ties? Or you believe the lies that Kacey's telling lies? Or maybe you're just waiting to dive in when the tide is high and I look so tired and high trying to do this all by myself? The longer you wait, the more people die, so why wait? Now is the time. Arise and speak. Speak out and free your mind. Your speech has been granted freedom. So don't imprison your ideologies. Free them. If your brain cells are hungry for knowledge, feed them. High five. Black, white, apartheid, Mandela, freedom. Father, Son, Spirit, Solomon, wisdom. So what's your opinion? If you think that it's wrong to buy sex or be bisexual, or you think that it's wrong to force her into sex rather than make love with respect, then speak. Speak out. And DSTV, don't sit there voiceless. If you think that one woman, one daughter getting raped every 17 seconds is appalling, then stop applauding the perpetrators. Let's pepper spray them. And DSTV, don't sit there voiceless. If you think that she didn't deserve 3 out of 4 shots, even if she turned out to be an intruder really, then my brother from another mother, speak, or rather, seek truth, justice, and DSTV. Don't sit there voiceless. If you think that it's wrong for judges to dismiss cases on the basis that they found no traces of abuse on you, despite the fact that you said he touched you in the wrong places, then speak. Speak out. And DSTV, don't sit there, boys. If you think that it's wrong for mothers to tell their daughters to shush, because he's family, regardless of the fact that her monster pup does this to her daily, then speak. Speak out. And just maybe he might not touch your baby. Just DSTV. Don't sit there, boys. If you think that money should be used to rehabilitate victims like Blue Ivy rather than being used to renovate Jay-Z's house, then speak out, Beyonce. And DSTV, don't sit there, boys. If you didn't get this last part, think deeply. But don't try to carry my words wrongly because they're weighted. I'm the awaited one you've been waiting for since 1994. So why am I being hated and what am I being hated for when I'm supposed to be celebrated? I'm blameless. My only wrong was to tell you DSTV. Don't sit there, boys. So take your time today. Make no mistake, I say. Don't wait for tomorrow, it might be too late. Don't give your rights away. Don't allow them to make laws that will bring you sorrow and pain. For it's better to suffer to gain, but even better to gain again. So if you have to choose, think again. Think McCain and DSTV. And your generations will live long on SABC. Wow.